Whoa, hello there. It's me, Luby Bitcoin, and welcome to this awesome stream. Now, in this stream, we have a lot to get into it. I really want to talk about JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and NVIDIA. I really want to dive deep into stock trading. I really just want to dive deep into it. So let's see if I can change the title. I really want to dive deep into it today because when I tell you the amount of frustration that I experienced yesterday during trading hours, it was insane. It was insane. So I want to talk about three stocks. All right, so the three stocks I want to talk to you about. All right, the three stocks I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bitcoin, and NVIDIA. Now I also have BlackRock here, and I don't know what this other stock is, but we're going to dive deep into this. So the first thing I'm going to tell you right now is Bitcoin is in a perfect buying position right now. This is the perfect time to enter. Right now, in the beginning, when you're entering and buying, I do not want you to use leverage. All right, but before I go on, I'd love to thank my mentors. Tim Sykes wrote the book, the Penny Stock Guide, and then Matthew Crater wrote the book Rocket Stocks. Then finally, I'd love to thank Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and thank you to TradingView for offering this awesome platform. And thank you to you as well for watching. Now let's dive deep into the video right now. Check this out. Bitcoin is definitely in a good buy. So I have this indicator. It's a bullish candlestick detector. So basically, what it does is it detects if there is a bullish candlestick on the chart pattern, and you can see there was a bullish candlestick here. I think like 2 days ago, called the bullish engulfing. Now when you see something like this, it usually means the price will definitely go up. I remember the last time I saw something similar was here, the bullish harami. That was in August. I remember seeing this chart pattern here, and this reminds me of the bullish harami. So on this green line here, there was the bullish harami. In this green triangle here, there was a bullish harami, and then a bullish engulfing ensued here, which is a candlestick pattern, and now we have a buy signal. So what I would actually do is change the position of this and put it right here. All right, so that's the buy signal. Okay, that's the buy signal right there. So Bitcoin is performing okay. I would still put Bitcoin on my watch list. I want to talk about Goldman Sachs, this stock GS. And the irony is that my broker could not borrow me any shares to trade this one. There were no shares to borrow. I used to hear Tim Sykes talk about the lack of borrowing shares. All right, so basically what it is when you are buying in the stock market, all right, when you are in the stock market, it is very interesting to note that it is very interesting to note what to buy Bitcoin when you're in the stock market. All right, it is very important to note that you need shares to borrow, right? So when you are buying, let's say on margin, you need shares to borrow. So my broker had no shares to borrow on this one. Either way, it was a very, very good buy signal, because look at the price action. Okay, so look at the price action. The price action was very much interesting, because you can see that this day here, this green bar here, beat the previous open, right? So the close of today beat the open of the previous day. Still looking for a bullish candlestick pattern on the 4-hour chart, but you can see this gap right here at the open, and this was a clear gap showing us that showing us that this clear gap shows us that the price gapped up, and it was a clear signal. It was a very clear signal here, and this is the type of signal that we are looking for. And I'm assuming this was probably the reason why there were no shares to borrow. If we also look at JP Morgan, let's look at JP Morgan. Now with JP Morgan again, you can see the gap again with the JP Morgan, and this pattern is weird, because look, you can actually see gap up from the previous bar, right? And this is the definition of price action, right? Because what happens with most trading systems is there is a lack of market psychology, right? So basically what we are looking for, or what we are looking at right now, is clear market psychology, because in market psychology, what you want, all right, in market psychology, what you're looking for and what you want is the bar that you are considering to trade higher than the previous bar. Okay, so that's what you want here. Maybe for now we can ignore this indicator, right? Because I want you to focus on the chart pattern. So what you're looking for is this previous bar on the 4-hour chart to be above the other previous bar, and that is really what market psychology is all about. And ideally we're looking for a similar pattern, right? And you can kind of see the patterns are similar, right? It's kind of like gaps up above the open and the close of the previous bar. Then it gives you a doji. Now a doji represents fear. Okay, a doji represents fear, and that's what you want to realize, that a doji is equal to fear. And fear and indecision, and I think I talked about this. I talked about fear and indecision, I think in the last video. I think I spoke about fear and indecision in the last video, and that's what you're seeing with JP Morgan as well. You can see the fear that's there. And this kind of reminds me of Star Wars. I was speaking with my TradingView audience. By the way, you should follow me on TradingView. If you're on TradingView, follow me on TradingView, and also follow me right here on YouTube. I was trying to explain to them about the power of the Doji. The Doji just has this power where it's showing you indecision, it's showing you fear. And now I want us to look at NVIDIA. Now the NVIDIA chart pattern looks a little bit different because it came after a market crash. But then there was a spinning top. There were two spinning tops here. Now both spinning tops show extreme fear. Alright, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing extreme fear because I'm seeing two spinning tops, and these spinning tops are crazy, right? I'm seeing two spinning tops, and from the spinning tops I'm seeing like there is definitely like extreme fear in the markets, right? There's definitely extreme fear, and you can kind of see that the two spinning tops, they both give the same signals as the Doji. So not only are we seeing fear in these price patterns, but what makes NVIDIA more special is that we are seeing extreme fear, and looking for extreme fear and fear are two different things. So you have extreme fear and then you have fear, and these are two different things. And that's what we're seeing from NVIDIA here. I also have Rolf, Lorraine. I also have BlackRock here, just as more examples, to show you the market psychology. Now with this one, we also see a gap as well, and we're seeing more of like a hammer here. Does this constitute as a hammer or a spinning top? Alright, even though the variation isn't there, but this reminds me of something called the gravestone doji, and I want you to notice the similarities in the patterns where you have either a gap or extreme fear. And you can see this is a buy signal because the previous candle shows us a gap above the previous candle, right? So I want us to look at like 3 different stocks within the same market, but I want you to see the pattern recognition. There is a similar pattern recognition. And so we're going like backwards, and I want you to notice Bitcoin, right? And look at the entry of Bitcoin. The first entry of Bitcoin was at a gravestone doji. So there is extreme fear and indecision in the market. There is extreme fear and indecision in the market, and you want to trade in fear. All right, you want to trade indecision, you want to trade fear, you want to trade indecision. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to trade the fear, you want to trade the indecision, and that's where the buy signals are. That's where the best buy signals are. I think I have this philosophy And in my trading philosophy, I believe, I feel it is best to buy, during fear. So I would love to thank my viewer for joining me right now. Thank you for joining me for the stream. I know you're wondering, how can I see that you are streaming? Yeah, I see you. I see you. That's start saying you are on the live stream. And let me apologize for the breaking of the stream. And also let me encourage you to just pull the video back maybe like 1 or 2 minutes, so that you're not actively live on the stream. My bandwidth is a little bit low, so I would encourage you to just be like 2 or 3 minutes behind me as I'm streaming, so that you have a smoother experience. So again, you want to trade during fear, and this is why Bitcoin is in such a good buy position. So yesterday I was practicing, and I want to show you some trades that I made yesterday. So I bought this stock here, I bought this stock here, and I bought this stock here. And then I want you to recognize the risk that I took. Okay, I want you to recognize the risk that I took. And you can see that I've managed my risk because I never used too much leverage. You can see my P&L percentage is, first of all, my leverage is only 1. My P&L percentage is less than 2%. And this is what you want to do when you're trading. When you're building a system, you want to make sure that your profit and loss column are less than 2%, because what you're doing is you are testing your trading system. So, and this is the importance of simulation trading. Simulation trading is, it's very important for you to understand simulation trading, because there is so much power in simulation trading. And this is what I really want you to get out of this. I really want you to get the power out of this. Karim Allah, I see you, Karim Allah. Shout out to Karim Allah for the chart, for the chat there. Shout out to you. Karim Allah is asking, are you long? Wait, what do I do? Okay, Karim Allah, am I long? Yes, I am very much bullish. How do I do this? I don't know what to pin. Message pinned. What is this? Are you long? Yes, I am long, Karim Allah. Everything that you see me doing here in terms of trading is, I am definitely long. I'm very much long biased, because the thing is, with all my trading, I'm always trading from the long side. I am what you call I'm bullish, right? I'm a bullish trader, right? I'm not bearish. I'm very much long, because here's the thing about trading, Karim. Is it Karim? Yeah, Karim. Here's the thing about trading, Karim. You have to choose a side, right? So, like, for example, I'm long on NVIDIA, right? So when trading, you have to choose a side, right? You have to choose a side. Let me show you something. You are either bullish or bearish. So the way it is being long is when the price, when you a bull always trades the price, makes sure that the price is above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So this, if the price is above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, it means you are bullish, right? It means you are bullish. If you as you can see, we switch to the daily chart. So yes, I am definitely bullish, Karim. I appreciate that question. Please feel free to ask me more questions in the chat. So being bullish basically is when the price is above the 50-day moving average, right? So when the price is above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, it means you are bullish. So the moment these two moving averages cross, it means you're bullish. So this buy signal you're seeing here, it means you're bullish. So yes, I am definitely bullish, Karim. So thank you so much. Karim says, I blew my account. I'm hurt right now. Okay, Karim. Yes, Karim. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, Karim. You know, how can I explain this? And this is why. This is one of the reasons, Karim. This is one of the reasons. One of the first things I always say, Karim, is do not use margin. Right? Do not use margin. So what made you blow up is you used leverage. You used high leverage, and it is very difficult, Karim. It is very difficult to not use leverage because you are looking at the opportunity to borrow a loan, right? You're looking at the opportunity to use leverage, and then there is this mindset that you have. You're saying, okay, if I don't use leverage, I'll make more money. I mean, I will make less money, but if I use leverage, I'll make more money. And the human psychology, the way our minds are wired, Karim, it's we want fast results. That's the way our minds are wired. We want fast results. The truth is, everything is a commodity. All right, everything is a commodity. So think of trading like trading like a business, Karim. Think of it like a business. Today, it's easier to borrow money because it's on a computer. But think of it like a business. Would you borrow money to expand your business if you are not sure if you make money or not? You see? So usually the first step of trading is starting with a simulation trading account. That's why I have this simulation trading account here. So this simulation trading is it's basically to test the strategy. So for example, right, if you're using 10x leverage, if I used 10x leverage here to buy Bitcoin at this price, I would have been down, because you multiply this percentage, you multiply it, let's say, by 10x. So 0.29 times 10, meaning I would have been negative 3%. You see? So that's the whole purpose of starting with a simulation account at leverage 1. So what you are doing is, when you're using a simulation account, right, you're trying to understand your risk management. You see, so there's that risk management to it, Karim. There is that risk management to it, and so don't feel bad for blowing up your account. Again, if you are experiencing any break in my stream, just reverse the video 2 minutes backwards, and I will address your concern. So I really appreciate your question, Karim. Shout out to you, Karim Allah. I really appreciate your question. So again, if you're experiencing breaking in the stream, just reverse the video like 2 minutes behind. Just reverse it. I'm still on. You still catch my stream, you still catch the live. So that's the thing, Karim. When you look at it here, so imagine if this was a 10x leverage, 0.35% times 10, so meaning I would have been down -3%. So then I would ask myself, okay, as an individual, according to my personal psychology, am I willing to risk -3% on my position? You see, so the first step is not to borrow. The first step is to test your business. So you want to test your trading strategy. You really want to test it. For me, what I do is within the first 30 minutes or within the first 1 hour, this percentage should be less than 2%. From the first 1 to 2 hours when you open your position, this should be less than 2%. If it crosses 2%, in fact, if it crosses even 1%, I'll usually cancel that strategy and say this is a bad strategy, depending on my psychology and how much I'm willing to borrow. So imagine if I borrowed 10x on this position, I would only be down 3%. Personally, I don't mind risking 3%. You see what I mean? And those are the kind of strategies that you want. You want to build strategies based off risk management. So am I long biased? Yes, I'm very much long biased, Karim, and I love going long. So don't worry, just keep going, keep trading. Losing is part of the game. You're not out of the market yet. Also scaling back. One of the things I've also lost, trust me, Karim, I've also lost in trading so many times. I have lost so many times. Like, I have lost so much in trading. Then the amount of losses that I have experienced, there are so many. I'm not even able to count. So just look at that loss as a lesson. You will get better. You will get better. It may look like you're not going to get better at trading, but you will get better. Your trading will improve. So don't look down on yourself. Don't feel sad. Don't feel terrible. It's never too late. You will get better. It's just a skill. It's just a skill. It's like riding a bicycle. That's how trading is. So eventually, it's like riding a bicycle that you have created. So the way trading is, it's like you're not riding another person's bicycle. First you have to create your own bicycle, right? After you make your own bicycle, then you make the bicycle according to how you ride it. So your bicycle will be different from my bicycle, right? Your trading style will be different from my trading style. So the key is not for you to trade like me. The key is to know how you trade. Then you get my ideas. So you're just getting ideas from different traders. That's what you're doing. You're not trying to be like another trader. You're just getting ideas. And that's the point of trading. So even as you are watching my videos, you are getting ideas. You are getting ideas. It doesn't mean you will trade like me. It doesn't mean you will trade the stocks that I trade. It doesn't mean you will trade the markets that I trade. Every trader has a different market that they love. Like me, I love trading blue chip stocks. I love trading NVIDIA. I love trading JPM. I love trading Goldman Sachs. I also love trading Bitcoin. That's me, right? That's the market I'm used that's what I'm used to. So even you as a trader, you will find what you are used to. That's how trading is, Karim. So do not give up. So I mean, look at this risk level, right? This is not like Bitcoin is not a bullish pattern, right now it's not really in a bullish pattern, quote unquote. But look at the risk level, right? The risk level is way less than 1%. So even though Bitcoin is not in a bullish pattern, my risk level is less than 1% or less than 2%. That's why I have favored this trade. So it's not a traditional bullish trade as per se, because you can see the price is not above the 50-day moving average. So it's not a bullish trade. It's not a traditional bullish trade, but I still like it because my risk level, my risk management is low. And that's how trading is. So everyone has a different style. There's some people who stick to the hard rule and say, I'm only going to trade a stock that's above the 50-day moving average. There's some people, when they look at the price and they say, oh look, I'm just going to trade this because it's above the 50-day moving average. Just give me a second. I'm coming. Don't leave the stream. I think I put some water on the stove. I just want to turn it off. I'm coming. But meanwhile, just study Bitcoin risk management. I want you to look at this. I'm coming. Just give me like just give me like 5 minutes. Let me just turn off the water that's on the stove. I've put some water for a cup of tea. I'm on my way. Meanwhile, I want you to study this profit and loss chart, because I want you to understand the power of risk management. So I'm coming. Let me just check on the water kettle. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I just had to turn off the water that was on the kettle. It's hot now. Alright, now check this out. Again, do not feel bad for losing the amount, for blowing your trading account. It is very, very, very normal, Karim. I feel like, do you live trade? Yes, Karim, I do. I do trade. I do. How can I say it? As of now, because I'm practicing how to stream, right? This is the first time me streaming live. So for now, I'll be doing it like every day. So you can join me every single day for now. I don't know what time zone you're in, but usually between 02 to 04 a.m. in American time, but we say 02 hours to 04 hours in Central African time, right? So I'm always online because I'm practicing how to stream. I do intend to do it, and I do intend to do like a live event where I just like show how to trade, like how I'm trading, and technical analysis. So basically what I'm doing is just technical analysis, right? I'm just like passing through technical analysis. So it's not like I trade daily necessarily, right? I'm always looking at technical analysis. You see, the thing is, Kareem, it's that thing whereby there comes a certain point as a trader where the amount of money you make, and I know this is going to sound crazy, Kareem. This is going to sound crazy when I say this, alright? This is going to sound crazy. There will come a point in time when you are trading where the amount of money you make doesn't matter. I know, you're thinking, what money matter? I know. There will come a point in time in your trading career where the amount of money you make doesn't matter. All that matters is your trading skill. And so that's the point I'm at, whereby I not that I don't care how much I make, but all that matters is improving and refining my trading skill. So there will come a point, especially when you keep trading, there will come a point where all that matters is your trading skill. There will come a point where all that matters is your trading skill. That's all. Nothing else will matter. That's what will happen. As you keep trading, there'll come a point where all that matters is your trading skills. You see? And so, you know, you don't give up. You don't give up. You don't give up. You don't give up. You know, patterns are similar, right? So there'll come a point where you will notice a pattern. So like if you look at maybe NVIDIA is not a good example, right? But if you look at Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, like I'm going to show you something. Like if you just look at how crazy this is. Look at how similar this pattern is. Look at this. It's almost like the same person was doing it, right? Notice that gap. Even this one has a gap. Even BlackRock has a gap. Just look at those, the last three candlestick bars. I just focus on these last three candlestick bars. Look at how similar these patterns are. How crazy is that, Kareem? It's crazy, right? Look at this. They're so similar. Obviously, they're not exact, right? But look at how similar they look. It's crazy, and that's how trading is. There'll come a point in time where you'll be able to see patterns. It's like a language. It's like learning a new language. That's how trading is. It's like you're learning a new language. So you have to give it time. You will not be fluent the first time. So it's a language. Trading is like a language. It's like a language. So you have to give it time. There'll come a point where you will be so good at the language, then you'll be just like, so I can speak this language. Like for example, I'll give you something that's happening right now in the stock market. It's called earnings season. All of a sudden, this month and the following month, earnings reports are coming out, right? And so there is this like market frenzy going on, right? So I think my one of my brokers actually blocked access to trade these stocks on margin, meaning a lot of people were trading. There was lack. It's called lack of what can I say? Lack of liquidity, right? It's called lack of liquidity. So all right, I see your chart. Eastern time zone. Of course, Karim. Karim, I feel you, man. I really feel you, man. Yeah, that's how it is, man. You know what, Karim? You know what, man? I think the difference in our time zone is not that much, man. I'm telling you, man. So just keep tuning in, man. You will find me. So like between 03 and between 03 and 05 tomorrow, I'll be doing it every day, man. just join me, man. Just join me. Just come through, join me, because every day I have something to talk about. So the truth is, I have, what can I say? I have like 4 trading strategies, right? So there's what you call trading screeners. So that's why it looks like I'm a genius, but the truth is I'm not really like intelligent. I just have like strategies, right? So one thing I can encourage you to check out, if you can check out business strategies, right? Because you know the way trading is like business. It's literally like a business. So it's just about strategy, and this will be the hardest part for you, sticking to one strategy. The hardest part of trading is not knowing how to trade, it is sticking to one strategy, because there are so many strategies, there are so many trading strategies out there. Now imagine being in a position, or being in a situation where there are too many trading strategies, right? There are too many trading strategies, and then for you, it's like all you're trying to do is make money, right? As a trader, all you're trying to do is make money, Karim, and then there are just too many trading strategies. There are too many trading strategies, man. And so trying to stick to one trading strategy is the hardest thing I have ever experienced, and that will be the challenge, sticking to one trading strategy. And that's the key. For me, I had to learn something called the rocket booster strategy. So which is a bullish strategy where the price is above the 50-day moving average, and then again it's also above the 200-day moving average. And then I had to learn how to look for a gap, and that's why seeing this gap here, it's kind of exciting. Again, I know the stream is a little bit lagged, but don't worry, I will see your question, I will see your chat. The stream may be a little bit behind, the quality may be poor, a little bit poor, but I will see your chat. It will pick up every 5 minutes. The stream will pick up, and I will see your chat. Just leave your chat, leave your questions in the chat. I will see them and I will address them. So for me, I had to pick a strategy. So my strategy was a gap. All right, and that's the strategy I'm sticking to, where I have to see a gap. So in candlestick charting world, this gap is called a rising window, and so that's what I was looking for that rising window, looking for a gap. So some people use Fibonacci's, some people use MACDs. What country? The stream is back on. Karim, you're asking what country are you from? Yes, yeah, I'm in Zambia. My country is a Southern African country called Zambia. We're like neighbors with Zimbabwe and Tanzania. I don't know why they say Tanzania. In Zambia we say Tanzania. So basically Tanzania, Mozambique, what's that? We're friends with our neighbors are Tanzania, Mozambique, Malawi, Congo, Angola, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia. So all these countries, they are like our neighbors. All right. So especially Tanzania. I'm from a country called Zambia. Now the way Africa is, and people get this misconception because they think Africa is like, it's like there's just one peoples in one area, you know. So the way we are in Africa, it's like we are mixed. It's like a mixing pot. So you find that we have people from Tanzania who live in Zambia. We have people from Congo who live in Zambia. We have people from Zimbabwe who live in, even people from South Africa. Even though South Africa is not our neighbor in terms of borders, so we have people even from South Africa who live in Zambia. People from Mozambique. So think of Southern Africa like the United States of Africa. You know, it's like we are all mixed. We have people from, we have so many African languages in one spot. That's how Zambia is. So Zambia is like Southern Africa, just that southern part of Africa, starting from Congo. So how can I explain it? So basically, we are part of Congo. That's to cut the long story short. It's like we're part of Congo, then we break away from Congo. So just look for the DRC, Congo and Tanzania, especially Tanzania. So between Congo and Tanzania and Zimbabwe. So all those peoples, the people of Congo, the people of Tanzania, the people of Angola, the people of Mozambique, they are our neighbors. They are our brothers and sisters and friends. All the peoples from these countries have relatives in our country there. So they travel in between. So we are one. So Southern Africa, Zambia, that's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Wow, Zambia, one of the places I want to visit. Lots of Chinese. Yeah, lots of Chinese. Man, you know the funny thing, and Asians and Africans, we are like distant cousins, man. Asians and Africans were like distant cousins. So they just feel free when they come to Africa, man. They act like it's their home, because we love them so much, man. We love them so much, man, and they love us so much. So it's their home, man. You know, we invite them. Even as we go to their country. When we go to China, they love us, man. So Asians, man, man, they love us so much. We love them. So, you know, we just welcome them. So it's actually in history, man. Since the beginning of time, Africans, Asians, even like people from, like, we've been trading with these people, man. People from the East, man. We've been trading with them for years, man. So it's, even though right now you will find that media will say, oh, the Chinese are here and whatnot. The truth is, man, we have been trading with these people for years, man. People from the East, man. We've been trading with them for years. So it's not a new relationship, man. If you go back in history, archaeologists have found, like, you know, Chinese jewelry in Africa. You know, they found Chinese jewelry buried beneath the soils of Africa, man. So Asians and people from the East, man, we've been trading with Africans. In fact, Africa, the way United States is, that's how Africa has always been. It's been always trading with everyone from around the world. Everyone. Not only China. You also find the Indians as well, man. Every race, you will find them in Zambia, man. There's no race you won't find in Zambia, man. Every persons, you will find them here, man. That's how it is, man. Yeah, man. Them Chinese is here, bro. We love them peeps, man. And they love it. And you know, man, them Chinese dig us, man. Man, they love us, man. So it's like, it's crazy, man. Them Chinese love us, man. too much, man. And we love them so much, and it's just a pity that there's so much political tension. But we are one, man. So you should visit Zambia, man. Just visit Zambia. Come to Zambia, man. You will enjoy yourself. You will enjoy yourself, man. There's peace here, man. The peeps are cool. Peeps are very welcoming. Just come through. It's very much a tourist destination. In fact, we even have people who come to Zambia, and then they use social media. They use social media to talk about the country, and it's an awesome country. It's an awesome country. Just come through, man. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Just come through to Zambia. Enjoy yourself. Awesome country. We have all peoples here, man. And yeah, so it's an awesome place. Yes, there are challenges. With the African countries, there are very much challenges. But one thing is, just come through with the right intentions. I think the problem is, it's a mixing pot, man. So the thing is that peoples, they try to take advantage of weaknesses. So in every place and in every area, the best you can do is do something called a SWOT analysis, and you can even relate this to trading. So a SWOT analysis is basically the strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats, right? So in every place, in every area around the world, the best that you can do is do a SWOT analysis, and then based on your SWOT analysis, you can make a decision, right? Especially for you, Karim, I would advise you to go to I think the eastern part of Zambia, near Tanzania there, man. So according to history, the people from the east, man, they're the ones who they're one of the main reasons why there are still animals in Zambia, man. Because they helped Africans preserve the animals. So the animals that you see in Africa, it was actually people from the east and the Asians that helped the Africans preserve the animals. So the animals that you see in Africa, man, it's the people from the east, people from the Middle East, people from China, people from Russia, people from Asia. They're the peoples that helped us preserve those animals. Because if it wasn't for those peeps, man, all those animals would be extinct, man. I'm telling you, man. So in as much as we won, man, we won. So man, just come through, man. Come through to Zambia. Come see the animals, come see the wildlife. And most of the wildlife in Africa has been preserved through the help of people from the east. So it's all good, man. It's all love. So just come through, man. Man, thank you so much. Please, if you have any more questions, please, man, just throw it in the chat. I will see it. I will address it. That's what it is. That's what it is. We won. And whenever you're going in an area, again, do a SWOT analysis. Yeah, man. Love African girls. Karim. Yeah, man. That's this guy. That's how it is, man. They're the best, bro. And one thing I can tell you, man, about African girls, man, they're the best, man. They're the best. If you put okay, how can I explain African girls, man? African girls, man, it's like they're different, man. They're not like they're not like other girls, man. The reason why they are like that is because of us as African men, man. The way we talk to them, man. We don't we want them to submit, man. You see, so it doesn't mean that they are not troublesome or they're not like other girls. The same attributes that you see in other girls, it's the same with the African girls. They are the same. The only difference is the men. So African men, the way African men treat African women is different from the way they treat women, like other women. You know what I mean? From other regions. It's different, man. It's very funny. It's so funny, like to see how African men treat African women. It is so funny, man. It is so funny, and that's why it's not that they don't respect African men. They do respect African men, but it's like the relationship. The way I can explain it, man, it's like a parental relationship, man. You get it? So it's like African women, man. They look up to African men, like they look up to them like they are fathers. You know what I mean? They really, really, because the reason why they do that is because they have so much love for African men. The submission that they give, it's out of choice, man. It's not out of force. You see, because they love African men so much. African women love African men, man. It's crazy, man. And that love that they have for the African man, it transcends into male authority. They love men. They love their men. You know what I mean? So even you, most likely, if they love you, it's because you are a masculine person. You remind them of an African man. They love their men so much, man. It's crazy. An African girl, man, she can look after a man. I'm telling you the truth, man. And I know it's crazy. An African woman, man. Lots of black Americans moving home. Oh yeah, man. The black Americans. Yeah. In fact, I know we're supposed to be talking about trading, but let's dive into it. I'm down for this. I'm down for this conversation. Look, them black Africans, man, the black Americans. These dudes, man, it's so funny. It's so funny relating to black African Americans. The black African Americans, bro. It's like they try to pretend as if they don't dig Africans, but they dig us, man. Man, I think it's worse for them. Even if an African woman loves an African man by 10x, a black American woman loves African man by 100x. That's how it is. It's like it's like leverage, man. So these black African American men, what I would advise them is to learn from an African man. Because trust me, man, if African women love African men by 10x, black American women love African men by 100x. It's because of the way we treat them, you see. So even you, if you love them, most likely it's how you are treating them. That's why they love you, right? The way you treat an African woman is determined to how she will love you. So that's how they are, man. If you treat them well, man, they will love you like crazy, man. If you just treat them well, so man, and then the love that they give, man, it's Like till this day, I've never found that type of a love from a woman, man. The love that an African woman will give you, man, it's there is no love like any other love like that. So same with the even black American women. It's just that for black American women, it's like how can I explain it? It's like for them, their love is more intense. It's more intense, but it's the same. It's more intense. We love our brothers and sisters. Yes, Karim. That's how it is, man. Don't be fooled by the bad apples. Yeah, man. That's how it is, Karim. They're always good and bad people. They're always good and bad people. But you just have to love them, man. Our brothers and sisters, man, they're the best, man. They're the best, man. They're the best. It's like, think of it like, if you have, I don't want to sound too bad, but sometimes a beautiful woman won't appreciate a man because she knows she's beautiful, you see. But an ugly one, she will appreciate a man more because she knows it's hard for me to get a man, you see. That's how it is, man. So when you as an African man, or when you as a man, you know that this woman knows the value of a man, it inspires you to treat her well. You see what I mean? That's the way it is, man. So it's the same with black African American women. It's more of like, as the man, you have to understand, like, wait, these women know their value, and so it's just to appreciate them. It's just to appreciate the man. That's the key. And then you'll find that even when she's doing bad things or trying to be difficult, all of a sudden she'll just be like, but why am I mistreating this man? So it reverses. So if an African woman loves you 10x, a black African woman will love you 100x, because they understand the value. They understand the value of a man. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't be fooled by the bad apples. Yes, that's how it is. The bad apples will always be there. And it's like almost like what we're saying about trading. It's almost like you have to do a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis is very important. The strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So that's what it is. It's just a SWOT analysis, right? Understanding, okay, if I do this, how much am I risking? Right? So every girl has a risk level and a risk tolerance, right? So it's like, okay, how much am I risking by going out with this person, right? So for example, if she notices that you have money, she'll be like, okay, how much can I, okay, the perfect example I can give you, especially when dealing with girls, women in general. There's this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Now in that book, I think there was someone called Akkad, and he was one guy. I might misquote the book, but one guy approached Akkad. Akkad was like the richest man in Babylon at that moment. In the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Akkad was the richest man in Babylon. And so one guy approached, Akkad, and he started it's like he started complaining. He started complaining. He was like, okay, why is it that my wife troubles me with money and everything? So Akkad gave him a plan. Akkad gave him a plan. He was like, okay, when you get paid, you're supposed to split the money in a certain way. And then he said, you have to reserve something for your wife, right? Hopefully I meet you, bro, and you can show me around Lusaka. Yeah, for sure, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, Karim. Anything is possible. It's possible to meet. It's possible to meet. Anything is possible. And Lusaka, for sure, it's very much possible, Karim, because Lusaka is the capital city of Zambia, and that's where everyone goes. Everyone goes to Lusaka. And a long time ago, Lusaka was not developed like the way it is developed today. Lusaka was not like that. Lusaka was not developed the way it is today. Today, Lusaka is developed. It's got tall buildings, it's got bridges, it's got, taxis. Taxis that are like, like Uber. In America it's called Uber. And in Zambia, there are a lot of taxi services like that now. It's become a metropolitan city now. It's become international. I still remember a long time ago when it wasn't like that. I still remember the city when it was just, it was quiet. Because what you need to understand about Africa is regimes change, the politics change. So Lusaka has not always been the capital city, right? So it is like a new capital city. So that's how Africa is, man. Regimes change. And it's one of the things that discourages, Western powers from coming to Africa, because they know, oh no, the regime changes and everything. But Lusaka was not always the capital city of Zambia, So when it became the capital city of Zambia, it took some time for it to develop. But now, thank goodness, thank God, it's now like, it's very developed now. There are cabs there, there's an airport there. People from all around the world come to Lusaka. It's now an international hub. It's very, very big. There are so many things going on there. Nightlife is crazy. Like, it never sleeps. There are cars there. So we'll definitely meet when I'm in Lusaka. We can arrange, we can organize, and just link up, and it's all good, man. It's all good. I got you, man. We can work it out. We can definitely make an arrangement. I don't know. Maybe I just drop my Instagram. Then you can send me a message. Let me see if I can. Let me find my Instagram or my Twitter. Let me give you a link to my Twitter so that you send me a message. Or my Instagram. You can send me a message on my Instagram. Where is that? I will definitely see it. Let me give you a link to my Instagram. And just send me a direct message and we can communicate there. Where's my Instagram? Yeah, let me just give you a page to my Instagram. Then we can definitely communicate from there. Just follow me on Instagram and then just send me a message, man. And yeah, just I don't know if the link will even work. Yeah, just follow me on my Instagram, man. Just send me a message, man. Just send me a message on my Instagram, and then we can communicate from there. And then when you're in Lusaka, I'll let you know. We can organize and we can link up. I think that's my Instagram. Just follow me on my Instagram. That's my Instagram page. It's very exclusive. This Instagram page is very exclusive. It's that's the one I use to communicate. So I do pop in there. If you send me a message, just send me a DM on my Instagram. This one that I've posted in the chat. Just send me a message there, man, and we can definitely organize a meetup, an Insta meet if you want. We can organize like an Instagram meetup for you to post pictures on your Instagram or whatnot. We can definitely do something like that. I'm definitely down for that. So that's my Instagram. Link there. My name's Lobosi Forex. The reason why and that's funny story. I used to call myself Lobosi Forex because when I started trading, my dream was to master Forex trading. But I lost so much money in Forex trading. And the funny thing, the losing doesn't come from how much you started with, but how much you make after. So imagine starting with $100, right? And then making $1,000 and then losing $1,000. That's what happened to me, man. That's what happened to me years ago. And by then, I loved Forex trading. But at the end of the day, the best thing that you can do is not to use margin. And so like, look, it's still less than 2%. So the best trading strategy is like, if you can master how to buy Bitcoin, gold and silver, like how to trade commodities, then upgrade to margin trading, you'll be set. Because look at this. 1%. I mean, that's less than 1%. You're risking less than 1% on your position. So imagine buying actual Bitcoin. Like, you buy the actual Bitcoin, put it in your hardware wallet. You're risking less than 1%. So that's why I love. That's what makes me love this trading strategy, the Bitcoin trading strategy, because I'm risking less than 2%, right? Now, if it was a margin trade like 10x, you'd have been down 8%, negative 8%, right? Now, if your psychology is strong enough, if you can handle a negative position of 10% or 8% in this case, yeah, go ahead, use margin. But ideally, in the beginning of trading, you do not want to use margin because of such volatility, right? This is called volatility. So in this one, the position size is, I think, $1,000. Where is that? I want to show you something. Yeah, $990. So imagine risking $10 from $990. That's less than 1%. And this is a simulation account. So this is how much I'm risking on my positions, $1,000, how much I'm making. right? So I'm risking $7 on $1,000, which is less than 1%. So that's what you want when you're trading. You want to risk less than 2%. That's the rule. There's like, it's a hard rule. Do not risk more than 2% on your account. If you risk, worst case scenario, do not risk more than 10%. And that's being aggressive. If you risk more than 10% of your account, that's very, 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 very aggressive. Like risking below 10%, that's very aggressive. So the rule of trading is do not risk more than 2%, and that's how it is. So Karim, thank you so much for your chat. Please, you're always welcome to Zambia. You're always welcome to Lusaka, the capital city. Send me a message. I think I've put my Instagram link in the chat. Just send me a message, a direct message on Instagram. On my Instagram, that's my trading profile. But I treat it like a personal profile. I will see all messages. This is my influencer account, and I see all the messages. You just send me a message on Instagram. Let's get talking. Let's get discussing. We can organize and schedule a meeting or a trading session or whatever. Whenever you come to Lusaka, just let me know. Thank you so much, Karim, for the chat. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. And tomorrow I'll be back on. I'll be back on trading. I love trading. I love this. I love technical analysis. It's what keeps me going. Let me show you something. What is that? All right. You see? Let me show you. So I bought Goldman Sachs. I also bought JP Morgan. Here, this is where I bought it. So it was right after the gap. Right? That's when I bought it. So it was during market open. Even this one as well. I bought it within the first 4 hours of market open. So that's my trading style. But it wasn't perfect. But I bought within the first 4 hours. Using the simulation trading account, right? So, and that's how it is. You want to practice on the simulation trading, right? So I practiced on simulation trading. After practicing on simulation trading, then I go to a real account with real money. So simulation trading is the key. It's the key because if you read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, there is something called the cone of learning, right? In his book, there is something called the cone of learning, and then in the cone of learning, he emphasizes, Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of simulation learning. So what you want to do is to learn by simulation. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to learn by simulation. That's the key to becoming very good in financial markets, in business and investing. So the key is not to trade with real money. The key is to trade in simulation. If you can trade so many times, in fact, I can go as far as saying do simulation trading for 2 years at least. And then you can trade with real money, but just trade with like a small amount, like $20, $10. You see, start with like something small, like $20, $10, something very small, whereby you're just like, even if you lose money, it won't matter, you know. But focusing heavily on simulation trading, like you just want to focus heavy, like you want to be a simulation trading expert. So even in the corner of learning of Robert Kiyosaki, he puts simulation learning as that's the highest form of education. Not even reading books. Yes, you can read the books, read the trading strategies, engage in discussions like you're doing right now, which is way better than reading the book, right? So you read the trading book, engage in this channel, watch me, look at my trading style, develop your own trading style in simulation trading, and then you start piecing it together. So thank you so much, Karim. I am so much inspired for you joining me on this stream. I'm about to close out. I have written some timestamps here so that on the replay of this stream you have some timestamps. So thank you so much, Karim. Please, you are welcome to Zambia. Come to Zambia whenever you want. Come to Lusaka, capital city. Come to my country and enjoy the African food. We have very nice nshima. Eat nshima, man. When you come to Zambia, eat nshima, you will love it. But some people like rice and chicken. So there are two. There's rice, with the soup, and chicken, boiled nice chicken. Make sure they boil the chicken. Come and eat rice with chicken, and salads. Okay, rice, chicken, and salads, or inshima with chicken and vegetables, whichever you prefer. But many peoples, they love our rice. They love the rice and chicken and the salads, which is like cabbage. Sometimes they love that one. They love the rice. I don't know, maybe it's a West African thing. In West Africa, rice is a big thing, but here in Southern Africa, we love nshima. We love nshima in Southern Africa. In West Africa, that's where there's a lot of rice there. But here in Southern Africa, it's nshima. We call it nshima. Come and eat. Come to Zambia, come and eat our nshima. Come and eat the nshima. West Africa, it's rice. Southern Africa, it's nshima. Okay. I think it's called fufu in West Africa. In West Africa, they call it. In Nigeria, it's called fufu. Here, it's called nshima. Come and eat our fufu. Come and eat our nshima. With the chicken and soup. Yeah, with the chicken, soup, and vegetables. Or you can have rice. Make sure they boil the chicken as well. So thank you so much. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram. Send me a direct message on Instagram for anything, for any meetup, for any collaboration, whatever it is. Just send me a message on Instagram. It's in my chat there, Luwasi Forex. Thank you so much for joining me.